There are countless beautiful and exciting places in the world to explore. Many people dream of traveling to new places. However, many challenges exist. The most expensive cities in the world often have visa restrictions, unpredictable weather, and lower living standards. Fortunately, it is possible to travel to several affordable destinations worldwide without breaking the bank. Today, we will share the world's best places while considering affordability. Without wasting a minute, let's dive into the video. Porto is an affordable place to stay with cheap food. It has a unique blend of modern and traditional architecture, and its historic center dates back to the 13th century. Porto is situated on the Douro River's northern side, which flows through the city. The town's location along this river makes it an ideal gateway for travelers from Spain or heading north into France or Italy. Porto's riverfront features some of the best dining experiences in the country, including restaurants like Fusileiros and Porta Coberta in the Belém district. It also has several independent food markets where you can select fresh products from local producers. It's an incredibly accessible accommodation that is conveniently located, affordable, and large enough for families. It's where you could get a great meal for under $10 and stay in one of their cozy rooms decorated in local art. Many people have heard of Prince Edward Island, but only some know its remarkable history. The island was the first place in North America where the potato was grown, and it's still one of the best places in Canada to find them. As you might expect, PEI is also known for its natural beauty. With rolling hills and forests, this small island is a paradise for nature lovers. The city itself is beautiful and easy to access. To visit the town, summers are the time of the year. It is ideal for hiking, visiting locations, and relaxing on the beach. In addition, the hotels are reasonable in price and are conveniently situated. Hotel rates in Charlottetown range from $74 to $125 per night, and the most affordable hotels are about $40 per night. If you're looking for a cheap place to stay while visiting Charlottetown, we'd recommend looking into some of the lower-priced hotels in the area. You can often find deals from $100 per night or less when booking rooms through online travel sites like Expedia, Priceline, and Hotels.com. While Paris receives most of the attention from travelers, Lyon is another ideal and budget-friendly alternative for families. Just a 2-hour train ride at high speed away from Paris, Lyon is doable for an excursion for a day. If you're planning to spend a few nights in Lyon, France, you may be wondering about the best hotel rates and whether or not you can still get by on a budget. The general rule of thumb is, if you're looking for something close to the city center, you'll have to pay more for your room. On the other hand, the cost will be lower if you're seeking something at a more remote location. From luxury hotels to budget-friendly options, there's something for everyone. And if you're still looking for good food nearby, don't fret. Lyon is one of the best European cities for dining out. The city has plenty of Michelin stars and even more restaurants, so you can enjoy the finest French cuisine without breaking the bank or risking getting sick from eating poorly prepared food. When it comes down to it, there are plenty of things to keep travelers happy in this beautiful city. Utah is one of the most beautiful states in the United States, and it's also one of the most affordable. So there are a lot of great reasons to visit Utah, and while you're there, you'll want to stay in a comfortable, clean, and affordable place. If you're looking for an affordable hotel near downtown Salt Lake City, consider staying at the Holiday Inn Express Hotel and Suites. This hotel is located just off Interstate 15 and offers complimentary breakfast, free Wi-Fi access throughout the property, and free parking. Suppose you are a food lover looking for a place to grab some grub while in Utah, head over to the Little Door Restaurant and Bar. You can get breakfast or lunch here without breaking the bank. The restaurant serves delicious burgers and sandwiches made with fresh ingredients straight from their garden. They also serve classic American dishes like macaroni and cheese or chicken pot pie. Who would place London on an itinerary for a budget-friendly trip? Do you agree? London is notoriously expensive. However, this is different in terms of accommodation. Hotels are costly, as you may have seen in our London video, but we've got some tips for keeping your costs down. If you can reduce the expense of lodging, London has several advantages that make it family-friendly and affordable. Transport within London is relatively inexpensive and even accessible for kids. First off, try staying at an Airbnb. This way, you can get an apartment instead of a hotel room and save some money on the rental fee. You might also be able to find deals through sites like HomeAway or Airbnb that are cheaper than hotels in London itself. Make sure that the area where you're staying is safe and well lit at night. Another way to save money on accommodations is by staying in hostels instead of hotels or B&Bs. This is because hostels aren't as expensive as they used to be. They're usually located in central locations like Soho Square or Covent Garden, so they're easy to get around town from and provide a lot of amenities like complimentary breakfast and Wi-Fi access throughout each day, even after checkout time. Another great thing about hostels is that they often have private rooms available for those who don't want roommates. Are you looking to save money on family getaways? You might have heard about how cheap India is. Exceptionally, if you're coming from a country in the West that has an eminent currency, the airfares might be expensive, but the rest of the trip could be more significant. Food in particular is likely to be an absolute bargain. While you should be cautious about street food, many trustworthy cafes are cheap. Jaipur with children is especially enjoyable to explore. It's known for being incredibly colorful and vibrant, and the little children will be enthralled by every aspect of the city's sights and sounds. There are many stunning sights. It's also compact enough to take ample walking time and take in the views. Indians are also extremely welcoming and warm to families who visit them. Budapest is a perfect location for family vacations with a castle perched on the top of a hill, child-friendly thermal baths, and plenty of food choices. It is less packed than Prague. It is a fun city with a vibrant atmosphere. There are a variety of thermal baths designed for adults. One of them is on Margaret Island with a whole kids-only area. There are slides in warm shallow water, and it was possible to stay all day. There were many food stands and restaurants which were reasonably priced for families. In addition, the family-friendly accommodation was in a perfect location with a spacious, clean, and comfortable space and was highly affordable. In addition, Budapest is very accessible to other cities via rail, which is cheap and easy. We highly recommend you consider this option. Fez is an incredibly cheap city, but because of its size, there is also incredible competition for rooms. So one way to save money is by booking ahead of time. The best way to do this is through an online booking service like Booking.com or Airbnb, which offer refunds if your plans change or you can't get into one of their hostels because it's complete. Another option is using sites like Couchsurfing or StayZ, where travelers share accommodation with locals in exchange for free meals and other services like washing dishes. If you're looking for affordable food in Fez, Morocco, here are some tips on where to find it. 1. The souk. If you're going to the souk, ensure you've got lots of time and energy. The souks are full of people, noise, and smells. It's easy to get overwhelmed if you need to prepare. 2. Riad restaurants. Riad restaurants are a great option if you want a quieter place to eat with some local flavor without having to worry about your budget. They usually have menus at least in Arabic or French and can help translate for you if needed. 3. Local markets can be hard to navigate, but if you know where they are and how to shop there, they can be an incredible value. There are unique places within reach for anyone, wherever you are. It's a matter of taking the first step to discovering how accessible travel can be. And that first step is often the toughest to take. After watching this video, we have catered much information to get you excited about your next trip under budget.